man. He's the co-founder and CEO of the Dutch-based project called Effect.ai. Effect.ai is building a decentralized network for artificial intelligence development. They do all kinds of software development that runs on blockchains to enable open, democratic, and decentralized software for AI developers to develop their solutions. That leader of the project is actually myself. I'm not bad at doing introductions for other people, but not the best at doing it for myself. So here we are with my presentation. My team just sent me over a pitch deck, and I would like to go over it. So the name of the presentation is How AI and Blockchain is Not a Gimmick. And obviously, it can sound like a gimmick, especially in this space back in 2017. I remember telling people, yeah, my name's Chris, I'm with Effect.ai, a decentralized network for artificial intelligence. And they're like, well, why don't you just add quantum computing and rocket ships to that? Because you got all the buzzwords. And it was funny, I was challenged all the time, and so was our team, about why and how AI and blockchain come together. The reason why people feel it's a gimmick is because they don't understand what artificial intelligence really is, and maybe what artificial intelligence is not. It's not robots. It's not super sophisticated technology at this point. Human beings play a vital role in the development of algorithms in the form of data structuring. It's the building blocks of any most algorithms that you're going to be using. So what we decided to do as AI developers ourselves before we came up with this concept, we looked at what we were using in the industry, and we were using the Amazon platform called Amazon's MTurk to structure data for computer vision tasks, labeling images, classifying images, and stuff like this. So when we were really into blockchain technology, and one day we realized this space, the Amazon MTurk space, just wasn't that great. It wasn't effective. There was a lot of bad actors. There was no quality control. We could pay what we want. We found out that workers were being withheld their funds of working, and we just thought there was a better, more transparent way. And we never really knew what was happening with our data. So we would send our data onto the platform. They swore they weren't touching our data or doing anything, but we didn't know for sure. So we decided to build a network to help people structure data in a more decentralized way and use blockchain and cryptocurrencies for its real original use case when it comes to cryptocurrencies, to actually be able to transact with anybody globally all over the world. So Amazon, because of geopolitical problems and tax issues and all kinds of stuff, it's not very inclusive, their workforce globally, to structure data for their customers. Their primary workforce is in India and the United States. That basically makes up 90% of their workforce. So we set out to build this decentralized mechanical Turk that we call Effect Force. And we have thousands of members from all over the world. As long as they have a Wi-Fi signal, they can structure bits of data, and we send them value for that job that they did through the blockchain immediately without going through banking systems and all of this jazz. So I'm going to present to you pretty quickly our project and what it's all about. Effect.ai, we're building an open, democratic, and decentralized network for artificial intelligence. The AR market could contribute to about a $16.2 trillion global economy by 2030. So it's obviously a massive industry. I think it's evidently and obviously going to be the widest used commodity in history in the near future, algorithms and AI services. And if you ask my man Elon Musk, he'll be the first to tell you that leaving AI and the development of AI in the hands of a select few corporations and governments is absolutely detrimental to everything in the future. Now, whether you agree that his forward-thinking thoughts on AI are going to come true if held behind closed doors, it's going to be a devastating, crazy Skynet situation, is true or not, it's clear that we should have more control over our data and have an open structure for data processing when it comes to algorithms and developing AI. So it's best to be on the right side of this battle, and that's what we're trying to produce. Sorry. Let me just go back a slide real quick. So as I described, we're building this network. The first phase of this network we call Effect Force. So this is to allow people to build and train their AI and machine learning solutions, so by structuring data. And I'll go into a little bit of detail of Effect Force. There's two branches of artificial intelligence, two main branches. You have computer vision, which teaches computers to see like humans, and then you have natural language processing, which teaches machines and computers to understand language understand text and language. They're completely different than each other, and how to train them turns out to be quite different, but it's based on training data and turning it into high quality training data. And we have really, really focused in over the last couple of years on natural language processing. The reason being is because blockchain technology is so incredibly powerful. We can acquire workers from any region in the world, from any demographic, from any background, cultural, language, and they can work on our platform as long as they have access to the internet. Because of this, we have acquired thousands of people globally that help our clients structure vast quantities of natural language processing data. We do stuff like translations into a whole bunch of different categories. We do subtitling and closed captioning for the hearing impaired. We do all kinds of stuff, transcriptions and all kinds of stuff within this. Our next phase to the Effect Network, as we call it, is called the Effect Smart Market. So this is the incorporation of algorithms that are good at one specific thing, basically an app store of algorithms that people can pick and choose from to build into their processes for their business needs. These also run on the blockchain, so all the transactions that are happening will be happening on the blockchain with these algorithms. And then the final phase of our network is called Effect Power, a distributed computational power source to run all of these AI solutions that we will be building. Currently, we are at a mix of Effect Force and the Smart Market. We incorporate many algorithms in these pipelines that we put together for our clients. So if we talk about algorithms when it comes to translation and our Effect Force, our workforce as well, we have a series of algorithms that are working in tandem with these human validators to make sure that the work is perfect that the algorithms are trying to put together. And with that data, we train those models even more. Like I said, right now our workforce is growing, 3,800 and strong. These are registered members from over 95 different countries in the world. Things are going phenomenally well with our platform. The most active workforces right now are translating in our top 10 languages, which are Russian, Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, and a few other of the top languages. We have some pretty huge clients like the United Nations, Kraft Heinz, and others. This kind of gives you an idea of how we're putting it together. You know, humans are working right alongside some of these algorithms that are very powerful, but one-trick ponies. So we're really an automation solution that can quickly incorporate into almost any system that a business is running and almost be able to automate any digital process that they're working on right now. We currently are doing translation, like I said. We're about 40 to 50 times, or not 50 times, but 50% faster than traditional translation agencies. We're as high quality as the highest quality translation agency, and we can beat the cost by an incredible margin putting it onto our platform. So it's pretty easy. A data requester will break up his data and classify what he wants done, whether it be image labeling or translation or anything else. The platform Effect Force allows any data scientist to kind of build out their own tasks in any kind of a way that they want, curate their own workforce, qualified workers to do the jobs that they want, put a price on those tasks, and then send those tasks to the workers. We have quality control measures all over the place. So there's several different quality control measures to make sure that that data is coming back properly. We have human validators. We also have algorithms that are helping us out with that. But yeah, that platform is up and running. So what we can do also with our human workforce to help accelerate like the AI roadmap of these companies, we can also tap into our human intelligence and ask them to collect data. Data obviously being the fundamentals of an AI algorithm. We can then clean up that data and then label it for these people. We can deploy the automation. So we deploy these services and these softwares and these systems into the systems of our clients. And we can also build custom applications at Effect.ai. And that's what we've been doing with some of our big clients so far this year. You can see here, this is Ivan on tech. He has become a pretty good friend of mine over the last couple of weeks here. So this is just an example of the actual EffectForce workforce platform. If you look up at the top, our cryptocurrency, our native cryptocurrency that we use in our ecosystem is called EFX. You can check it out. It's on CoinMarketCap. It's quite a beautiful thing. So yeah, we can pay our workforces through this decentralized cryptocurrency anywhere at any time for doing tasks just like this. So as you see here, this is the interface. This is a live interface screenshot of our platform for subtitling in different languages. So what we do is we microtask these subtitles. Instead of in traditional ways giving this to one subtitler to do the whole video, we have 100 Russian professional translators and a bunch of Russian algorithms working in tandem to put together these subtitles and yeah, work with our clients. We have a lot of huge YouTube clients like we have Linus Tech Tips. He's got like 15 million subscribers. We do all of his content in Spanish and Portuguese and have been working with those guys for quite some time. Every single time that somebody presses the button submit, they get paid in cryptocurrency. So I don't know how many use cases out there are for platforms like us, but I think we're kicking ass, and we haven't been marketing it that well because we've been working hard on it. But that's going to change because of my newly developed friendship with Ivan on tech. But that's for another episode. Some of the business solutions that we currently offer on the platform are text classification, text recognition, text extraction, text translation, entity recognition, transcription. These are all the language stuff that we're doing. We're really focused on English, Russian, Dutch, Spanish, French, Portuguese, Chinese, and a few other ones that we're doing very well, including Polish and a few others. This is kind of just a breakdown of how it goes with the translation. So we have a human workforce that are putting together a glossary plan for the client. Our algorithm, when the data comes in, is going to detect which language it is, and then it's automatically going to machine transcribe that language and make sure that it's coming in. Our refinement editing team, so these are the workers on our platform, are going to verify and validate that the machine learning algorithm's doing well. When it's not doing well, that data comes back into the model and we train it to become better. We then have a grammar and spell check. Then it goes into another machine translate algorithm. Then we have our workforce, human workforce validating again, goes through a grammar and spell check, then a master proofread by our highest levels of our platform, and then you get the output. This all happens pretty rapidly, even when you're looking at documents of hundreds of pages. We're producing these translations very, very, very quickly. Yeah, so platform visuals. These are some of the platform visuals. It's a very gamified platform, even though it's on the blockchain. The software that we develop enables all of the workforces to be able to come together and challenge each other, get certain badges for the work that they do. As they move up the ranks in quality assurance, then yeah, it's quite interesting. So yeah, a combination of linguists and AI work on the actual tasks that are relevant to our clients, and we have 12 tools and templates for any NLP data scientist to use, but we also have like about 40 templates for computer vision tasks. So any developer looking to use this platform to structure data, it's ready to go and you can build right into it. Let's see here. Our secret weapon is obviously blockchain. Blockchain is borderless, yeah? So whether you live in the Republic of the Congo, Iceland, Georgia, workers can access this platform from anywhere at any time from any of their devices to do work and earn cryptocurrencies for the value that they're adding to the network and our clients. Using what we use is a powerful third generation blockchain, EOS.io, which makes for incredibly rapid transactions, which is incredibly important. And they're free transactions. There's resources that you can stake EOS to get these transactions pretty fast on our network. Been working well for us. We're keeping an eye open for anything else that's on the horizon that may be better. We're definitely not tribal when it comes to blockchains. We're blockchain agnostic. The blockchain just enables us to do this. And whatever thing works best for us is what works best for our clients and our workforce is what we're always going to choose. But right now, EOS is it. And obviously, we cut out the middleman. So there's no transaction fees with getting this value to workers. So it's an absolute super weapon. Right now, we're working with people like Kraft Heinz. Kraft Heinz is definitely our largest client. They're doing millions of words over 10 languages for many documents internally, externally. We work with the government of Singapore, the United Nations, ChatLayer, Ortec, Ascendia, which is Swiss, and La Poste, doing some fun automation processes for all of these companies. But also, my life has become a very tech for social good mission. And I realize that the workers from around the world that are working on this technology are gaining access to fair paying work and opportunities that they've never had before. But I wanted to bring it to more people all over the world. So what I have done is created a partnership with the United Nations in the country of Georgia to make sure that we build a physical location for youth, unemployed youth that don't even know what blockchain and AI is, to teach them what it is, give them access to our platform, and teach them business development skills to go around to the big corporations in these developing countries to get some clients to structure some data on our platform. So a real self-sustaining ecosystem. We partnered with them last year, and we're happy to announce that we've made a new partnership with the Grammy-nominated artist Akon to bring this initiative to Africa as well. I'm going over to Georgia at the end of this month, then I'm going over to Kenya early next month to get that new center rocking and rolling. There's nobody in the blockchain space doing what we're doing. So that's the deal. So yeah, we really believe in AI for good, humanity first, circular economy. I know there's a lot of crypto traders really concerned about money and gains and all that stuff. It couldn't be further from my interest. I'm really just leveraging this technology to try to make a difference, to make my kids proud of their daddy when they grow up. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing and how we're doing it. There's many moving parts. Sorry for speaking so fast. But that's basically what you got going on. I know my big community out there, the greatest community in cryptocurrency, is watching this and are expecting. I gave enough hints to show you guys what's maybe going on. So I'd like to make it more official a little bit later, but maybe you guys know what's up. So that is my presentation and my deal. Okay, so we obviously, I'm going into the question and answers, and I can see somebody has a question from my community. Says, "Hey Chris, can you tell who were you talking to the other day in your new office with Stephen Durlo when Stephen Durlo visited you? Was talking about a new partnership even bigger than Kraft Heinz." Yeah, I know you guys all want to know. I just alluded to it. I'm not going to make the announcement here, but it's big. I have been talking to the who's who across the globe, and I'm excited to bring it all to you. But I'm not gonna break the news here. But I kind of alluded to it in my presentation. So if you were listening, you might know who our new advisor is. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for your time. I know this wasn't DeFi related, but we can argue that anything in the cryptocurrency and blockchain space is DeFi. Bitcoin, as far as I'm concerned, is DeFi. This is decentralized finance, banking the unbanked, making a positive impact and difference. and I feel we are too. Incorporating DeFi into our technology is an incredibly important thing to us, and we've been talking to guys there as well. So another little hint for what's coming up in the future. But thank you very much. I need to get back to introducing all of the other speakers that are coming up. So I'm going to take a 3-minute break and then dive right back in. We have Jack Liu from WanChain talking about cross-chain DeFi. We have Alex Machinsky from Celsius joining us in a moment. We have a whole bunch of crazy, amazing speakers coming up here in the afternoon to wrap things up over the next few hours. So stay tuned, and we will be right back. Go explore this awesome platform and go check out who's hanging about and talk to your favorite speakers. And that's the deal. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.